This is Michael Bagram, Saturday the 23rd of May 2020. I am the Labour spokesperson for the Democratic Alliance, and I'm reporting and giving you an update on the Department of Employment and Labour. We were promised at a portfolio meeting this week, last Wednesday, that the claims portal for May salaries from the TERS claimant would be open by Friday, but if not by Friday, by the latest on the weekend. We are already at payday. The end of May has come and most people get paid by the 25th of the month. Unfortunately, I tested the site this morning, Saturday morning, and I discovered that it was still not open. They said this, and I quote, "We have not started accepting TERS applications for May 2020 yet. Kindly keep visiting the website for the latest updates when we start accepting the applications. Thanks for your patience." Well, my patience is wearing thin, like everyone else. Most people are telling me their patience has run completely dry. How can one expect a claim to go in at the end of May, for payment at the end of May, when the Commissioner Marapeng, assures us it will be paid 10 days after the claim is put in? Well, he's kept assuring us on all sorts of things, and we're just not getting any joy from any of the promises made by the Commissioner. It's a sad state of affairs. Well, everyone's patience has run dry. They tell us that the UIF is finalizing its testing process. What? After 2 months, they're now doing another testing process? They also tell us that the UIF had to reconfigure its system to accommodate various scenarios pertaining to the May applications. Now, I'm not sure what scenarios they're now trying to accommodate, when in fact they've failed on all the other scenarios in the past. Again, wow, that is something that is mind-boggling. Now they tell us that they plan to open their May 2020 claims early next week. Well, by the end of next week it's June. What are we doing? Did someone lie to the Portfolio Committee? Or is it just sheer absolute incompetence? I can't anymore tell the difference. The Minister told us that employees will now be getting their own pay. He said that many businesses had been paid and not paid over to the employees. Well, where are the prosecutions? What about naming and shaming? I don't believe that this is the case. I don't believe that businesses are holding on to the monies. I think for the sheer incompetence, employees are screaming and shouting, and the Minister's saying, no, but we paid the businesses and you should get it from them. Now, of course, he shot himself in the foot with both barrels. And I'll tell you why. If they couldn't cope with the claims coming in from the businesses and paying the businesses, can you imagine how they're going to try and cope, even try, and pay all the employees when they're only opening the May claims early next week? It's going to be a farce of note. No one could make this up. No author could make up such a tall story as what we're seeing from our Department in Labour. They not only shot themselves in the foot with that 12-gauge shotgun, they've shot themselves in both feet. Now, employers won't be able to pay their employees up front. Whereas in the past, many employers were paying their employees up front to ensure that they had money to put bread on the table. Now they're not sure when the payment is going to come through from the TERS applications. And if they pay them up front, are staff going to pay back the TERS? It's not going to happen. So most employers have decided, well, that's great. The department's going to pay them. We won't pay anything up front. That is going to create enormous, absolutely enormous hardship. Who suffers? The employees suffer because the minister has decided that he's going to pay the employees directly, and who knows when. Your guess is probably as good as mine. Are the employers still expected to claim on behalf of the staff? Yes, they say. Employers must still claim on behalf of the staff. Huh? I don't understand it. Now we're going to have real problems because some employers are now thinking maybe the staff must claim on their own behalf. It's going to be paid to them, they must claim. I don't know. The confusion gets enormous. I really don't know. The Commissioner, Marupeng, said that employees and employers will be advised of the payment breakdown. Well, that's a likely story. We kept getting that offer last time and eventually that advice came through, but only eventually. Many employers received lump sums and didn't know who to pay what. Now he's telling us they're going to give it straight away. I'm not sure. I get the distinct feeling that we are in Wonderland and that the Mad Hatter is having a grand season by running the Department of Employment and Labour. Please, Minister, hand the entire function to the South African Revenue Services before the entire economy disappears down that proverbial rabbit hole. Michael Bagram, Labour spokesperson for the Democratic Alliance, 23rd of May, 2020. Thank you for listening to me.